Right here at home, the Highland Park community is also mourning the loss of two young girls that were swept away in last week's flooding. Lauren Crawford is live for us this morning in our newsroom with the very latest on how these North Texans are honoring their memory in a big way. Good morning, Lauren.
Hi, good morning, Carmen. Well, we have learned at least 4 girls attending Camp Mystic were from North Texas. 2 best friends, 9-year-old Lila Bonner and 8-year-old Eloise Peck, who just finished the 2nd grade at Bradfield Elementary in Highland Park, have been identified among the victims. Now, both girls were known for their kind hearts and big smiles, active in their churches and beloved by so many here at home. Throughout the Highland Park neighborhood, there are green ribbons around the trees to show support for those touched by the tragedy at Camp Mystic. Since Friday, there's been prayer services for victims Saturday and Sunday, and it was a tough and somber service at Highland Park United Methodist Church.
It was somber and painful for so many, and we're all connected in some way to the folks in Central Texas, many directly to those at Camp Mystic. But this has been a tough 72 hours or so for this community.
The ribbons are a great reminder that we are all experiencing grief right now. I think it's something small that families can do to let one another, but also the families who've lost loved ones, that know that we're thinking of them and praying for them.
Now, 9-year-old Janie Hunt also did not survive, and according to members of the Hunt family, which is involved in the Hunt Oil Company and ownership of the Kansas City Chiefs, the 9-year-old was attending the camp. A family member writing on social media, quote, "Our hearts are broken by the devastation from the floods and the tragic loss of so many lives, including a precious Hunt cousin, along with several friends' little girls." Now, we have learned that 8-year-old Hadley Hannah, who was also at Camp Mystic and is from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, remains missing. Last night, Highland Park ISD wrote on social media saying counselors will be available on Tuesday, July 8th and Thursday, July 10th from 11 to 2 at Boone Elementary for any student who needs help navigating this difficult time. Carmen, back to you.
Okay, and we certainly do encourage those kids to get some help. Lauren, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Well, what do we know about some of the other victims who were actually not at this camp, Lauren, but of course were victims in this flash flooding?
Hi, yeah, Carmen. Well, we do know that 2 girls, Blair and Brooke Harber, who attended St. Rita Catholic Community School here in Dallas, died in the flood. They were staying with their grandparents, we've learned, along the Guadalupe River. At last check, their grandparents remain missing. St. Rita Church held a prayer service in their memory on Saturday. We have not received any information on funerals for them or any of the other victims, but of course we'll stay on top of that and bring that to you as soon as we learn it.